So what we need is a good philosophy of mathematics. It's been too corrupted, turned aside from influences of Plato and Immanuel Kant and people like that. Some people like John Penn Mayberry and the Sydney School, who I just learned about yesterday, these people, they're more on the right track. Here's a quote from Mayberry. Quote, "In Aristotle's conception of mathematical number, we have the best vehicle yet discovered or devised to account for the facts of theoretical arithmetic. In arithmetical reasoning, the mathematician regards things in the most abstract and general way conceivable, namely, only insofar as they are subject to the laws of identity and difference. That there are things subject to such laws he simply takes for granted," unquote. Another one, quote, "Number in the original sense, however, arithmoi, however you pronounce it, pluralities composed of units, these things are not like natural numbers, mere fabrications of the mind, but on the contrary are authentic inhabitants of the world, independent of human beings and their mental activity. They are things that we are obliged to acknowledge if we are to make any sense at all of our mathematical experience," unquote. Right, it's real. Arithmoi, however you pronounce it, those are, as it says, that means pluralities composed of units, I think. And so there's numbers which are concepts we develop, not mere fabrications in an imaginary, fantastic sense, but real things, units of knowledge. You know, there's natural numbers, I think he's saying, but then there's something in the world that we're talking about. It's not Platonic. And there's some quotes from Aristotle. Quote, "Universal assertions in mathematics are not about separable entities, which are beyond and apart from magnitudes and arithmoi. They are about these very things, only not qua such things as a magnitude or are divisible," unquote. And there's another quote, but I'll put some links to some of this. It's a good idea. And as the Sydney School says, working on their project, developing mathematics with an Aristotelian basis, they say, quote, "The part of the project most undeveloped so far is its epistemology. Once it is established that mathematics deals with structural aspects of the world, how are these aspects known? Where Platonism has immense difficulties in explaining how we could know about entities such as number, which it takes to be in another world, Aristotelian approaches give promise to a more direct epistemology, since one can sense symmetry, for example, as well as one can sense color," unquote. I'll put some links into this. This is something we need to develop. Very good stuff.